Greetings and namaste, everyone. My name is MJ Lewis, and I am here to share with you today messages that I received from the divine when I asked the question, why am I here? Why am I going through all the things I'm going through? And why haven't God given me what I wanted? Um, it all started on September 20th, 2012. I am a nurse and a mother, and I'm also divorced, and a lot of things were building up and adding up in my life to the point where I just felt I couldn't get out of bed anymore. And I grew very angry with God. I said, I am a good person, I do good things. Why haven't you given me what I wanted already? Why haven't you hooked me up, God? Basically, it's exactly what I said. Why haven't you hooked me up, God? And I decided that day I was not getting out of bed. I refused to do anything until God spoke with me. I meditated regularly since the age of 9, actually. And I said I had a horrible childhood. Marriage was terrible. And I basically felt I was just coasting through life. You know, we weren't rich, we weren't poor, but I was not happy. I'm doing what I was doing. And I wanted answers. So that day I decided I was going to fast. All I was going to have was water and go to the bathroom. I hunkered down into my meditation chair in front of my altar, and I decided to just sit in silence. I would say Om for 108 times now and then, but I basically sat in silence and waited for God to speak to me. And lo and behold, the divine voice did come to me. I wasn't too sure what it was. It felt like it was coming in from inside of me, but it was still surrounding me and all around me. And if anyone has ever had that experience, they know what I'm talking about. You almost feel like you're going nuts. You're like, okay, this is not me talking. It doesn't sound like me, but you can't place the voice. You can't tell if it's a male or a female or what it is. It's just a voice talking. So I just said, okay, I'm listening. And I listened. And the divine voice told me that for the next year, I was going to be receiving these lessons. These lessons, and I'm going to read it to you because it's not me talking, it's the divine voice. The lesson was the 4 intentions of God, teachings for the young soul seeking to know God. And I was told, well, I'm reading all these books. I read A Course in Miracles twice, and I still wasn't getting it. Why wasn't I getting it? And the divine voice told me, because you're a young soul and you need it broken down to you. So it was broken down to me. So I'm here to break it down for you the way it was broken down for me. You could also visit my blog, divineyoungsoul.blogspot.com, where you will see the written version of what I'm reading to you right now. The divine voice also directed me to make this blog, and on the 20th, which was the 1-year anniversary of when I was told that I would come to understanding why I was going through all of this and fully understand the messages I was given. So here we go, and I hope it helps you the way it helped me, and please pass it on. And this is Introduction to Self, to Oneself. The Oneself is the embodiment of the One, which is the divine, also known as God, and the Self, which is the material form, human or animal, living being, in other words. The soul is the part of God that takes the material form. The spirit is the expression of the soul through the material living form. The spirit strives to express the 4 intentions of the soul through the material form. For example, if someone says that person has a happy spirit, it means the material living human form is expressing the divine intention of happiness. And there are 4 divine intentions: love, happiness, peace, faith, and hope. Faith and hope are interchangeable. We are to God as clouds are to the ocean. We are the clouds that arise from God's expression of the divine intentions: love, peace, hope, and happiness. Like the clouds, we are free-formed and free-floating. As the clouds remembers it is of the ocean and returns to its creator, so must we remember we are of God and return to our creator. That's deep. I shared that with my sister, and my sisters and my BFF since the second grade, and they knew that it was not coming from me. They said, you're a smart girl, but you're not deep like that. And I'm not, now I am. I'm getting there. So I know these messages are from the creator, from above. I asked, I received, and now I am sharing. And I hope this helps you as it helps me. And stay tuned for more divine lessons. And please go to divineyoungsouls.blogspot.com, or you could just visit my website at mjlewislois.com, and you can follow the link there. I'm also a writer. I wrote a book called When Angels Come to Play, and that talks about children. So a lot of people found it very helpful in their time of loss and grief. So if you go there, you can also look me up and check out the different missions I've been on, medical and otherwise, and have a peaceful day. Namaste.